from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with blue trim,
one of the hottest tickets. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Do you believe this? Just missed with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. Counter punches have to hurt. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Did well to block that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The left jab is landing at will. The straight right just misses. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Hold it right there. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell for round three. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we have have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. The straight right just misses. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working. Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Beast.
And down goes Jones Jr. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. The Sandman is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your four.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men getting up. On to the fifth we go. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
Two knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a poker. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And down goes the Sandman. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
They're trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one second.
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. Why weren't they covering up? Could not have come soon enough. Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Johnny, the corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And we may see a stoppage here. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Catch and shoot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. And we enter the ninth. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Pensacola's finest is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new WBO champion, the Sandman.
decide, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try? Sweating eyes, who am I? Champion till I die, every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. In the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. What they say now? I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one second. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Talk to a lot. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the Simons with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, really neat.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Roy Jones Jr. As you can see, they will enjoy a... First up, we have the Sandman from...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with blue trim, the current WBO champion, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, presenting the current WBC champion, introducing Roy Jones.
What a pleasure it is to be here. And we're underway in round one. They're both trying for a knockout. Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. The champion is back for another defense. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That right hook won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell sometimes.
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That counter punch caught him clean. And down goes the Sandman. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the span out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge moment. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Incredible work rate. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot.
He knocked his opponent almost out of the ring. That's what you call stamping your authority. So if you're getting in there with him tonight, you've got to make sure, you know what? I've got to make sure I've got a landing now. Because this is going to be a tough night tonight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense stopping that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He misses with that jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope.
Whoa, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Jab does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You caught.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Throws the jab, but does not score. Nice counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges can...
On to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swinging a miss with the... Hold that thought! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. They somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And they got caught. The Sandman is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at he's left there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that... Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Counter shot. And they've dropped the Sandman.